Hi guys, ITK here, and this is my review of the Huawei P8.
It's my fault.
So while being a slightly smaller device than normal for Huawei, this is a great device packed with power punching specs. It's awesome in the sense that it's small form factor phone packed with an octa-core processor, 3 gigs of RAM, and an awesome camera. Now about the camera is about 30 megapixels at the back and the front 8 megapixels, and they both shoot 1080p videos. It's proven good for point and shoot photography. Not something for pros, but if you don't care about ISO levels or exposure bias, I think this is a camera for you. Although I've not tested it at night because that's the ultimate test, but then it does work well in sufficient lighting. So I did mention 1080p video recording, and it is very beautiful. At 1080p Full HD, it is so bright. It defeated my camera so many times. I had to give up trying to focus on what was going on at the screen. I don't know why it didn't occur to me to reduce the brightness at that time.
We stay safe, and I think about
The processor clocks out at 1.5 GHz quad core and 2.0 GHz quad core. Now, there is something I want to talk about here. When I checked this phone's specs on gsmarena.com, it did say 1.5 GHz and 2.0 GHz. And then when I was given the flyers of the phone in the Huawei stores, I saw 2.0 GHz and 2.2 GHz. Well, while not being optimal, this is at least confusing. Of course, it doesn't really make any difference except you're somebody who's chasing down the juice, and the power, the CPU is very important in your spec count or in your scale of preference. It's not really something big, but I think it's something worth resolving. And like Samsung, Huawei does not like to be left behind in the smartphone features department, so they've included their own version of very helpful software, most of them essentially bloatware, but of course they're there to be used, at least according to them. In fact, there's one of them I did check out. It's a feature that's called the Touch Plus. It really only lets you use a special screen protector that's navigation points or maybe new buttons to the top and bottom of the screen. And I fail to see how this is not a gimmick, but I just might have feature blindness. So if you use these features and it works well for you, please let me know in the comment section below. Another one of them I did check out, a feature that you enable and then you get to name your device so you don't lose it. Maybe you misplace your phone, you can just call the phone by the name you've given it, and then it answers you from wherever it is. Yeah, you're naming your phone essentially. I can see how this is not supposed to be a gimmick. I can see how Huawei is trying to bring something innovative here, but just get someone to call you or something. If you're going to use this feature, I advise you to use it inside your house. Don't do this outside, please. So this one is available in 16 gig and 32 gig variants, and costs a little over $300. But I think it's definitely worth the price, and you might want to check out Huawei P8 Lite, which is a faster, according to network speeds, variant of this phone. And of course, there's no physical difference except the fact that the camera, the flash placement on both of them are slightly different. One is on the left and the other is on the right. So the battery of this phone I've reserved for last is something I am still confused about. I mean, on GSM Arena it says 2,680 milliamp, and I don't think this is up to standard. This is not Huawei's regular behavior. I mean, they make phones that balance battery life with specs, and you're telling me 2600 milliampere is good for an octa-core device, a phone with 3 gigs of RAM, and a 1080p screen, and all this is supposed to be powered by a 2680 milliampere battery. I am not impressed at all. I just hope these specs are just paper talk, and I hope it performs well at least a day. If you own this device and you have done a test on it, kindly leave a comment in the section down below to tell me how long this battery life lasts. You understand? Yeah. Well, this is my review of the Huawei P8, and I hope to get more hands-on on it.
Cause I'm over it. Yeah, cause I'm over it.